I teach with MSCR Fitness, and today I'll be teaching gentle yoga flow. So come to a comfortable seat. You can sit in a cross-legged position, or I'm sitting up on this block. If you have a block or a blanket or a pillow, you can sit on your shins, tops of your feet on the earth. And wherever you are, bring yourself to a tall seat. Nice long spine. Crown of your head lifting towards the ceiling. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. And just begin to notice your breath. Notice where your breath moves and where it doesn't. And if you're able, begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Lips are lightly touching. You'll kind of hear your breath in your ears. You'll feel it moving across your throat. We call this Ujjayi Pranayama, or ocean breath, because it kind of sounds like the ocean. With your next few breaths, allow your inhales to expand your belly and your chest outward. And on the exhales, allow your belly and chest to relax. Inhaling, filling up like a balloon. And exhaling, releasing everything. A few more rounds like that on your own, at your own pace. With your next inhale, you can bring your palms together at your heart. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice. This could be a word or a phrase, something or someone you're grateful for. One last breath here. You can bring your palms to your legs. Gently open your eyes. And then lift your eyes toward the horizon. We're going to begin with some neck circles. Inhale, exhale, chin to the chest. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Take an inhale here, exhale, chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Twice more, each direction, at your own pace. Next time your chin comes to your chest, pause there. Take your fingertips just between and above your eyebrows and gently lift your forehead back up to neutral. You're going to take your right fingertips to the right side of your mat. You're going to inhale your left arm up and exhale, arc over. And inhale as you climb up again with your tall spine. Exhale, reaching your right arm over. A couple more times like that, in each direction, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Great way to wake up. And we'll inhale, climb up, and exhale, pause here. You're going to make your way down to your back. If you have a strap or a belt handy, long piece of cloth, any of those things will work. Also not necessary. You lay down on your back, just kind of bend your knees, wiggle waggle your hips a little. You're going to draw your right knee into your chest. And if you have that cloth or belt or strap, you're going to wrap it around the ball of your foot. You're going to reach your right leg towards the sky. If you don't have anything, you can just reach your right leg towards the sky best you can. You could also grab a piece of your fabric. So working towards getting your legs into this L shape. Left leg is rooted on the earth. Couple deep breaths here. Hamstring stretch. Now with the straps in your right hand, on an inhale, center, and an exhale, begin to open your right leg towards the right. Keeping your left hip rooted. So if your left hip starts to roll, just roll back to the point where your left hip is rooted on the earth. Breathing here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, you can bring your right leg back to center. You're going to bring the straps to your left hand, right palm to the earth. Take an inhale. As you exhale, cross your right leg across your body, reaching and extending through the ball of your right foot. Your right hip will gently roll away from the earth. Breathing here. And we'll inhale, roll back to center. On an exhale, release your right leg to the earth. Stretch your right leg long. And then just take a moment to notice if you feel a difference on the right side versus the left. Your right side might feel a little longer. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So drawing your left knee in, extend your left foot towards the ceiling. Right leg rooted on the earth. few deep breaths here. You can take both straps into your left hand, right palm on the earth. We'll inhale here, exhale, begin to open your left leg to the left. Reaching your foot away from you. Right hip is rooted. Inhale back to center. Straps to your right hand. Exhale, cross your left leg. Cross your body. Reaching your foot away from you. Feel a nice stretch in the outer left hip. Allow each inhale to bring some more openness into that area. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release your left leg all the way to the earth. You can set your strap to the side. Reach your arms overhead. Just take a few deep breaths all the way into your body, and all the way out. You can bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest. Little rocking side to side, massaging your lower back into the earth. And we'll pause in the center. You can bring your arms out to a T, palms facing the earth. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, bring your knees toward the right side. But don't let them touch. Just hover above the earth. And inhale back to center. And exhale to the left side. Again, just hovering. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. A few more times like that at your own pace. Beginning to open the side waist. When you're finished, you can hug your knees into your chest again. And bring your nose towards your knees. Release your head to the earth. Roll onto one side. Make your way to table. We'll do hands under shoulders, knees under hips. If you can, spreading your fingers out wide, thumb and pinky. working towards getting them at 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. We'll move into some cat and cow. So inhale, dropping your belly, lifting your heart and your eyes. As you exhale, scoop your belly in, arch your back like a cat, chin towards your chest. Inhale, extending. And exhale, coiling in. Continuing like that at your own pace. Beginning to wake up your spine. Seeing how much length you can find in each direction. Then we'll come to neutral. Walk your hands a little bit further in front of you, knees a little bit wider. And we'll begin to circle the hips in one direction. Again, moving with your breath here. So maybe you're inhaling as you circle forward, exhaling as you circle back. And then making your way in the opposite direction. And then coming to center. We're going to sink our hips all the way back for child's pose, arms long. Maybe bring your forehead to the earth. Maybe fold your arms and rest your forehead on your hands. Take 5 deep breaths here. Eventually making your way back to table. Palms under your shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to inhale, extend your left arm out in front of you. Your fingertips can touch the earth, or you can work towards parallel to the earth. Exhale, extend your right leg back, reaching through your heel, lifting at your navel. Breathing here. One more breath. And inhale your left hand to the earth. You're going to cross your right leg over your left, bringing your right toes to the earth. Taking an inhale here, as you exhale, peek around to the left. See if you can see your right toes. Taking a breath. And inhale back to center. And exhale right into the earth. Inhale, extend your right arm out in front of you. Exhale, extend your left leg back. Breathing here. One more breath. And we'll inhale your right palm to the earth, crossing your left leg, across your right leg, toes to the earth. Inhale here, exhale, peek around to the right. See if you can see your left foot. And we'll inhale back to center, exhale, left knee to the earth. We're going to bring our right foot just past our left foot. We're going to see if you can plant the sole of your right foot on the earth. Maybe your left foot kicks back behind you. Left hand under left shoulder, moving into half triangle. On an inhale, you're going to begin to open up to the right. Opening up, chest towards the ceiling. Maybe your right hand is on your hip. Maybe your right arm reaches towards the sky. Right foot is anchored, left toes are anchored, and left hand is anchored. Left knee is anchored. Breathing here. And inhale your eyes to the earth, right hand to the earth, followed by your right knee. And turn around. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Reaching back with your left foot rooted on the earth. Kicking your right foot back behind you. Right hand under right shoulder for the most support. When you're ready, inhale, rolling over to the left. Again, maybe your left hand stays on your hip. Maybe it reaches long. Breathing here. Feels so good. Take one more breath here. Inhale, eyes to the earth, left palm to the earth, followed by your left knee. Setting up again in table. We're going to make our way back to downward dog. We're going to inhale, curl your toes under. On an exhale, begin to lift your hips towards the earth. Press the earth away from you. Then you can walk your dog in this first round, bending one knee at a time. Just getting used to this nice stretch. And then maybe finding some stillness in your dog. Moving towards plank, on an inhale, you're going to lift your heels, lift the back of your heart, roll forward to a plank. Reaching back through your heels, forward to the crown of your head. Take an inhale here and an exhale, lift from your navel and reach back, downward dog. Once more, just like that. Inhale, lifting up. Rolling forward to plank. On your next exhale, lifting from your navel, reaching your hips back, downward dog. Inhale, go forward to a plank. Exhale, lower knees to the ground. And you're going to lower all the way to the earth. Once you get here, tops of feet on the earth. Press the tops of your feet into the earth. Press your pubic bone into the earth. Arms alongside of you. On an inhale, you're going to lift up, head and chest. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, lower. 3 more times like that at your own pace. Savasana. Gently bring your hands under your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Inhale back up to table. And make your way back to downward dog. 3 deep breaths here. Relaxing your neck. At the end of your next exhale, you can bend your knees. Step or walk your feet to your hands. Nice and slow. Once you arrive, palms to your shins. Inhale, extend your chest forward into this L shape. And exhale, forward fold. Releasing your neck. Twice more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Once more. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale, use the strength of your legs to lift everything up. Reach your arms wide and tall. Exhale, palms to your heart. And then release your arms. Pause here in Tadasana. Feet rooted on the earth. Legs strong. Lifting tall. Shoulders down away from your ears. Eyes to the horizon. Breathing deeply. If you're not already, you can come to the top of your mat. And we'll put all those things together. So inhale, arms out and up. As you exhale, palms to your heart and forward fold. I like to bend my knees here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, make your way back to a plank. Take a moment to feel strong here. And then lower to the earth, with or without your knees. Keep our palms under our shoulders this time. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower, twice more. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Once more. Inhale, up to table. Adjust as needed. Exhale back, downward dog. 5 deep breaths. Heels heavy towards the ground. Fingers spread wide. Neck soft. At the end of your next exhale, bend your knees. Stepping or walking your way to the front. Inhale halfway. And exhale, release. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach tall. And exhale, palms to your heart. And release your arms. Once more, just like that. Inhaling everything up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, make your way back to plank. Now feeling strong here, maybe staying for a couple extra breaths. When you're ready, lowering all the way to the earth. This time, arms alongside of you. Inhaling up, savasana. Exhaling down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale down. This time we're going to stay for just a few breaths. Inhale everything up. And take a few breaths here. Eventually exhaling everything down. Palms under your shoulders. Inhaling up to table. And exhaling back, downward dog. 5 deep breaths here. Jaw soft. Neck soft. At the end of your next exhale, bend your knees. Step or walk your feet to your hands. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale, rise up, reach tall. Exhale, palms to your heart. Release your arms. Pausing here. Let's root down with our left foot, lifting our toes, setting them down one at a time. We're going to do a modified tree pose. So standing tall, a little bend into that left knee, coming up onto your right toes. As you inhale, lift your right leg as much as feels comfortable, towards your ankle, towards your shin, maybe all the way to your knee. Wherever you feel comfortable. Take 5 breaths. And you can gently step down. And we'll come to the right foot, spreading your toes wide. Again, you may be more comfortable at a wall. Feel free to move where you need to move. Once you feel steady in your right foot, inhale, lift your left foot up. Again, your toes could be touching if they need to. I'm missing a ligament on this knee, so it's always a little shake here. Breathing here. And then gently coming down. Now we're going to use that same motion to step back. So let's root down with our left foot. We're going to inhale, lift your right foot and step it back. And then we're going to adjust. So I'm going to walk my left foot out a little bit. So my feet are kind of at hip distance. This back right foot is turned to about a 45-degree angle. Toes pointing towards the right corner of your mat. Front right corner. Hips squared to the front. We can begin to bend into my left knee. I might have to walk my left foot forward because I want my left knee over my ankle. That's what I'm working towards. Woo, don't do that. All right. So you're working towards this nice stretch. The quad is turned on, and this nice stretch in the front of your right leg and front hip. Once you make it here, you can bring hands to hips, eyes to the horizon. Maybe add your arms, reaching your arms up for a nice warrior one. 5 breaths. On your next exhale, you bring your hands to clasp behind you, right thumb on top. And reach your clasped hands down your leg. Nice opening in the shoulders. You can straighten your left leg, release your arms. We're going to turn to the side of our mat. Pausing here. And then we're going to turn to the back of our mat. Right foot forward. Left foot back. So setting up in that same position in the other direction. Eventually bending your right knee towards your right ankle. Stretching the front of the left hip. Squaring your hips to the back of your mat. Then, maybe your hands are on your hips. Maybe you inhale, arms up along the side of your ears. 5 deep breaths here. On your next exhale, arms go wide, hands clasped behind your back, left thumb on top. Reaching your clasped hands down your legs. And exhale, you can release your arms, straighten your right leg. Turn to the side of your mat. For a wide-legged forward fold. So this may be a point where you would want to block. If you have one, block or blanket, pillow. If you're able, you can turn your toes in slightly, but it's not required. Hands to your hips. Inhale, standing tall, lift your chest. As you exhale, slight bend in your knees. Fold forward with a flat back. Eventually, your hands may come to your block or the earth. Chest towards the earth. Eventually, the crown of your head releasing towards the earth. If your hands are on the earth, you can begin to walk your hands back in line with your feet. Couple deep breaths here. Your hands are back in line with your feet. You can begin to walk them forward a little bit. Then we're going to heel toe our feet in towards one another. So they're a little bit wider than hip distance, toes pointing out. And we're going to begin to sink into a squat. If a squat doesn't work for you, you can just make your way to seated on the earth. Otherwise, working towards bringing your forearms parallel to the earth, chest lifted, eyes lifted. And then coming all the way to seat. We'll reach our left leg long. Sole of our right foot inside our left thigh. Fingertips behind your hips. You're going to press your fingertips into the earth. Inhale, sit up tall. Take a breath here. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, turn your torso towards your left leg and fold forward over your left leg, taking whatever's available. Just feel a nice stretch on the outer right side, right lower back and right ribs. And we'll inhale, rise up. Bring left palm to your right knee. Right fingertips behind you for a twist. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twisting to the right. Few breaths here. And then exhale, you can unwind. Do the same thing on the other side. Right leg long. Sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Taking your fingertips behind you. Pressing out into a tall spine. And inhale, you can turn your torso towards your right leg. On an exhale, walk your hands down your right leg, taking whatever's offered. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly climb up. As you exhale, we're going to turn to the left, right palm on left knee. Left fingertips just behind you. Inhale, sitting up. As an exhale, twisting to the left. Breathing here. Inhale, unwind. As you exhale, extend both legs long. And a bunch of birds in my clothes. You can come out in the wash. Hands just behind your hips. Sitting up in this nice tall seat. Again, revisiting this L shape. make our way down onto our backs. You can bend your knees, walking your heels in towards your hips, setting up for bridge pose, fingertips grazing the backs of your ankles. And then inhale, reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, allow your arms to flow back down alongside of you. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, bring your arms alongside of you and lift your hips. Pressing your feet into the earth, maybe walking your shoulders underneath of you. Inhale, lift your hips higher. As you exhale, try to drop your ribs and reach your knees, shins forward. It's kind of this, shins are reaching forward, heels reaching back. Using your leg muscles to lift your hips. See if you can relax your tailbone. Take one more breath here. On an exhale, you're going to roll your vertebrae down one at a time. Reaching your hips towards your heels. And walk your feet out to the edges of your mat. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Again, releasing any tension in your lower back. And as you're ready, extending one leg long at a time on your mat. Setting up for Shavasana. I like to press my elbows into the mat, draw my shoulder blades in towards one another, and then reach my arms long. And then I also like this micro adjustment, pressing my feet into the mat, lifting my hips, kind of scooping them out, bringing as much lower back to the earth as I can. And then re-stretching my legs out. Getting as much of your body touching the earth as possible. Letting go of any effort in your breath. I invite you to stay here as long as you need to. Thank you for sharing your practice. Be safe.